morning, everybody and anybody. I'm chewing gum. I'm sorry. And I forgot my GoPro. I'm sorry. This is Whitefish. That's Whitefish City Hall. Look at that. My dad actually did a lot of work on that. He was the foreman for all of the brickwork and masonry. I guess masonry in general. I need to spit this gum out, otherwise you're going to be listening to me the whole stinking way. I wonder if I can spit it out without getting it down. I got an idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. There we go. This is bad, people. It was like a big blue booger. I was up here for a doctor's appointment, and there's a road that goes back here. Actually, it is this road. If you just continue on this road. What is this road anyway? Wisconsin Avenue or something? If you just continue on this road, this actually turns into a really pretty road, and I just wanted to come up here since I was already up in Whitefish anyway. But oh, what a nice time of year. The leaves are changing colors. Up here, the leaves change colors up here a little earlier than around my house, and so it's going to be a lot nicer looking as far as the fall colors go. So that's why I wanted to come up here. It's just a nice little road. It's just that time of year when you can wear like all your jackets and gloves, and I had my pants on earlier, my riding pants. But it's just such a comfortable temperature outside to wear your gear. You feel like you're well protected. You know, it starts getting hot too much in the summer, and it just, you know, you can't go out and ride without just wearing a t-shirt, and then you start feeling like you're not very safe, you're not taking the precautions, and I rarely actually ever ride when it gets that hot. I just throw in the towel and go, you know what, I'm a Montana boy, I can't handle the heat, I'm not going outside right now. I don't know what the temperature is out here, but it's just, oh, it's just so nice. Here's a turn to go up to Big Mountain. If you want to go skiing here in the wintertime, you go up there. That would be a really good Montana Moto, wouldn't it? How many weird looks would you get going up there in like a motorcycle get up and going snowboarding down the runs that way? Yeah. Look at this. Look. Oh. I had a nice little conversation with someone who had recently subscribed. Alan Long. Apparently he lives up here. Well, I don't know if he lives up here, but I mean, he lives in Whitefish, I guess. Actually, yeah, he says he lives in Whitefish. He wouldn't mind if I said that. You're the one who posted it, man. I don't know if he lives down this road. That would be hilarious if he did. Small little conversation with him, though. He's going to be getting his Kawasaki Concourse next spring. And he's probably going to take it on this road, because this is an excellent road. Love it. Look at it. Does it get any better than this? I'm telling you. Someone just said it would get a little better if you stopped talking. I heard you. The road is quite narrow. The whole thing doesn't look like this. Oh, you'll see. Yes, you'll see. You will see if you keep watching. This is like a 2-lane road just for motorcycles. No, but Alan Long. I don't know. I like to say your whole name. I don't like to just say, you know, Alan and me, or Alan and I, or me and Alan, improper grammar or whatever. I don't want to say Alan and I. I don't want to call you Alan. I want to call you Alan Long. I'm sure he's excited to get his new bike. I doubt you will be disappointed in that bike. It is an awesome motorcycle. But he was talking about how we probably know some of the same people. And I don't know if we do or not, you know. That would be, it would surprise me if we did. I don't ride with a lot of people. And the reason why I don't ride with a lot of people is because my riding is very sporadic. It's like a spur of the moment. I don't plan like, ooh, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to go for a ride. I don't do that. Which one do I, okay, I take the one here. I almost went up there. That would have been dumb. But usually it's just like, I'm just like, okay, now's my chance, I better go. And I just hop on my bike and go. And so making arrangements with people that way, it doesn't usually work. It doesn't usually work out. It's not that I don't like to ride with people, But another thing is I don't like leading people through things because I do not want to be the one that's responsible for determining how fast is too fast or whatever. I don't want to be the one that's responsible for that. I'm going to start gesturing like Fortnite. Fortnite, he like gestures like all over with his hands like this. I mean, it gets so exhausting. It doesn't even match what I'm saying. I guess I'm pretty happy today. I also don't like feeling like I have to keep up with other people. It's one of those things where you still just feel like you're holding people up. When you're not going as fast as they are, you feel like you're holding them up. Now, I've grown to the point where I try not to really care. I'm going to ride my own ride. I'm going to do my own thing. I will ride within my comfort limits. End of story. But there's still like that little thing on the back burner that it just bugs you. Whoa, that was a big hole. And so those are kind of my reasons and why I probably don't know a whole lot of people that Alan Longnose. No, not Alan Longnose. Spontaneous riding, maybe it would be a better word for it. There's just something about riding by yourself that you can just, I can decide where to go, I can decide how fast to go. There's a neat little cottage back here. Every time I go past it, it's like, oh, that would be such a nice little place. Look at the cute little bridge. This is so cool. Look at this. This is like this big open field right here. You got the mountains. You have a river right back there, I think. Look at this. It's got like a little barn. Look at this house. Is this just not the coolest? That's not the house though. This is the house, I think. Look at that. I so want to live there. Looks so peaceful. Yeah, this time of year with all of these changing colors and everything, it does not get much better than this as far as just getting away from it all. I mean, look at this. It's just, the road is just so surreal. Not so real, surreal. And this is the end. This is as far as the road goes. It goes into their driveway, and their driveway, and their driveway, and their driveway. You can't park there. They've made it a fact to tell you that. And that's a private driveway. So unless you're private, you can't go down there. Okay, I'm gonna go by really slow. Look at this. Look at that. I so want to live there. Look at that, there's a little garage. You could put your bikes in there. And a car or two. So awesome. Maybe I'll live there someday. Until then, I'm just gonna be happy with where I live right now. Hey, maybe I can start a Patreon page. Please support me on Patreon so I can buy my dream house. You know, I had a guy, it's not on a comment on a video now, but there was a guy that commented and it went to spam. This guy was like, hey, I want to start motovlogging too, but I need a computer and a camera and some camera equipment and I need a helmet cam and I mean, it was like one thing after another this person needed, and they were like, could you support me on Patreon? And I was like, really? Really? Is that the way that people get what they want these days? If they want something, they're like, I'll just start a Patreon page. No. No. Get a job. Please give me money so that I can buy stuff that I need. Oh man, it annoyed me for like a whole day. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Is this what people do these days? I understand if someone's like, you know, going to start a Patreon page to where people can kind of just express their gratitude or something for the content that they're watching. I understand that. I think you have to have, you know, pretty obviously some really good content to do that. There's just something about starting a page specifically to rake in money for you. I'm not judging. Now wait. I'm not judging anybody that does. You're peeing. I'm not judging anybody that does that, because there are people out there that the way that they go through their life or whatever is they express their gratitude through giving people money. They're well off that way, and that's what they use to basically say thank you. You know, the word that, you know, money talks. Well, that's That's what they do. So I'm not judging anybody by making a Patreon page, but you've got to be putting something out there to expect somebody to give you something back. My whole deal with this guy was that he hasn't put anything out there yet. Really, if you're thinking about moto vlogging, you probably already have a motorcycle and probably a helmet. $200 will get you a camera. If a person is not willing to invest even a couple $100 into themselves, then they're probably not worth you investing money in either. You know? I don't know. Just ranting a little bit. So if you guys want to support me on Patreon, too bad. You can't. But remember, if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can't do that either, or Instagram. Like, wow, I need some money. I need some money for like a car, man. And they're like, hey, have you started a Patreon page? Maybe there's complete strangers that don't even know you that want to buy you a car. Who knows? One of these people are living in my house. You know what? You know what? Alan Long, if you live in my house, you better invite me over. If you don't live in that house, don't invite me anywhere. Actually, Alan, if you do own that house, I need you to make some adjustments to your will and stuff like that, you know. Well, that was a beautiful road. Thank you for listening to me rant and going on that road with me. I really appreciate it. If you watched the video this long, you have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Don't stress about life. Be happy and pass that along. And Alan Long, maybe I'll see you around. There used to be another yellow V-Strom somewhere in town, but I haven't seen it for a long time. So if you see a yellow V-Strom and you want to say, hey, chase me down, we'll give each other a bro fist, especially if you get that new concourse next year. I'd like to see it. So anyway, thank you all for watching. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you next time. Bye. I would like to apologize to anyone who might have been offended that I threw my gum on the ground. I'm sorry. I will not do it again. Mainly because, you know, I've never done that before. And I don't usually ever chew gum when riding on the bike. So I will not do it again. I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I threw gum on the ground. Some people call that littering. I don't know if it actually counts, because it does enhance the overall appearance and the integrity of the asphalt. Have you ever seen gum that's been sitting there for years as someone spit or threw out the window? It's not appealing on sidewalks. That does not justify my actions, though. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. It's kind of tucked back in there, but it's not the only one back there, so you don't really have to worry about it, you know. Why would you worry about a house being the only one? I don't know where I was going with that. You know, like houses in a horror movie or something, you know, where it's just a solo house back tucked away, and if you scream, no one can hear you. I don't scream. Wow, this phone is absolutely disgusting. Look at that. Look how disgusting that is. What happened to this? Did one of my kids get a hold of this? Look at how disgusting that is. You know, my kids are sick, and so if they got a hold of this phone, man, they really would have done They really would have done a number on this thing. I'm gonna have to take care of that. I can't handle it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah. Ah, yes. The sheen. Oh, look at that. The big hay maze is back. I can't actually go in there. I'll die. I'm not kidding. I'm horribly allergic to hay. Man, it looks like a fun place for kids, though. Yeah, I can't go in there. Death. Death to me. In all other ways known to man, I am immortal. hay is my Achilles heel.